A very good morning to you. Thanks for joining us as always. I'm Yemi Adebayo.
And I'm Cecilia Omogwen. Of course, this morning we're starting with basketball. Nigerian women's champions, First Bank, they are battle ready for the new season. And because of that, they've unveiled 10 new players.
Very good one, showing signs that they really want to keep the title they won last season. All right, let's travel abroad quickly and talk about boxing now. It's official now. The bout between Canelo Alwarez and Triple G Golovkin will take place on May 5. It's official. It's confirmed now. It's been the worst kept secret, really. But of course, it's been confirmed now. And boxing fans can look forward to that bout to expect one of the best boxing bouts in 2018.
Yes, and of course, that date is May 5th. Also on the program, we'll be talking golf this morning. For Australian Jason Day, it was a good one for him. For the first time in 20 months, he was able to win a title at the playoff at the Farmers Insurance Open, beating Alex Noren to the title.
Yeah, the playoff was a good one for the Australian Jason Day. I'm happy for him. Where you look at the guys that are dominating the scene now. I mean, little difference between all of them. You have Justin Thomas, Dustin Johnson, this guy, Hideki Matsuyama, a whole lot of new guys. You mentioned probably 20 names before you mentioned Tiger Woods. Anyway, but then those guys really doing well, and at the Farmers Insurance Open as well, you saw how Tiger Woods went, did his best, but of course, Jason Day has the day, so to speak. Unfortunately, when you're talking about golf and a tournament Woods is in, you'll be tempted to talk about Woods first, but of course, it wasn't his day. It turned out to be Jason Day. All right, let's allow you enjoy the highlights of how Jason Day won the Farmers Insurance Open and how he came out top on it. So let's allow you enjoy that. We'll come back for more on Sports This Morning. All right, Jason Day, Torrey Pines. I mean, Cecilia hinted earlier, was playoff. He had to edge past Alex Noren to win that, and he didn't end there. He says, "Look, I want to win the FedEx Cup. I also want to be #1." That's what Jason Day is saying. We'll get to hear about him maybe in the days to come. But very ambitious plan from the youngster, and of course wants to be on the top in golf. So we wish him all the best. It's a very competitive field. Wish him all the best. All right, Cecilia, let's go to the United States and talk about, of course, the NBA.
Yeah, the NBA, we'll talk about that one now, talking about some of the games that went down late last night and early hours of this morning. We're starting with the one of Indiana Pacers and the Charlotte Hornets. That one was a good victory for the Indiana Pacers because Victor Oladipo was the main man who helped them to that 105-96 victory. And for him, he was able to make some points in the scoring, about 25 points. Miles Turner added 22, and that was enough for the Indiana Pacers to have a late charge to that victory over Charlotte Hornets. Also, Milwaukee, the Hawks and the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was 105 and 100. Memphis Grizzlies and Phoenix Suns 120, 109. And for Dallas Mavericks and the Heat, it was the Mavericks who had a better chance in that one, 99-95. It was close, scoring on top to 100, but then the Mavericks had a better deal over the Heat. And the other game, the Denver Nuggets and the Boston Celtics, they managed to win that one by just a point, but then that's enough because after that drought that they had no winning, I think they're back to the consistency. It's like it's right now back. For Milwaukee Bucks and Philadelphia 76ers, it was 107 and 95. And the big boy who ensured that happens, the all-star guy, talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo, having 31 points in that one. Then the rebounds, 18. And, of course, you have Matthew Dellavedova scoring all 10 of his points in the fourth quarter, and that was how the Bucks were
He did all that, spending 36 minutes on court.
Yep.
And, of course, you can always understand why he's our star man. He is our focus. But good performance from Giannis and, you know, powering his team. Almost single-handedly powering them to greater heights. We'll see. And his performance this season has earned him rave reviews. Has earned him a place on the All-Stars. So I hope to see consistency is key. I hope to see that.
That's what is important. Okay, from the NBA now, move straight to the big one that Yemi is anxious to talk about. Talking about boxing, Gennady Golovkin and Canelo Alvarez. Where the rematch May 5th, yes, that's when it's going to happen. It's confirmed. Yeah,
it's confirmed now. And, you know, the dates has been thrown out earlier, you know, suggested dates, you know, everything that was needed was just, you know, putting, you know, signing the dotted lines and, you know, official confirmation. But, you know, of course, the promoters already knew, okay, fine, this date will be suitable to, but it's official now. Like I said, the was kept secret. And